All right, guys. Let me start off with a formal apology. All right. I turned on the broadcast. I didn't start streaming it, but I turned on the broadcast and I was like, wow, I really want some peanut butter on toast right now. So I grabbed my thing of extra crunchy peanut butter. I toasted up some bread. It looks bad. All right. This camera sucks. It's not doing it justice. But let's go to an actual camera so you can see. Why is this camera not working? It's extra crunchy. So that's why it looks like that, but it's really good. So, today, guys, as you saw in the thumbnail. Okay, I'm not using this mic. We are listening to that new Charlie XCX album, Brat. Anthony Fantano gave it a 10. So, I don't really listen to Charlie XCX that much. But we're going to check out Brat because if Anthony Fantano thinks it's a 10, then I have to check that out, Neminem 2. Brat is so good. Yeah, I've listened to around half the album so far, and I think it's really, really good, like rave and like party music. I think Charlie XCX doesn't like shy away from getting like really personal on these songs too. I like it. So, I'm just gonna take a bite of my peanut butter toast. I'm gonna get right in this. Is my stream working? It looks like it is. So I found out with like fair use and stuff like that, all that crap, you have to ask the artist for permission to listen to like this music and review it. So we're just gonna say for the sake of this that yes, I asked Charlie XCX if I could review this music. She hasn't gotten back to me yet, but if she does get back to me, I'm gonna have to review take back that copyright claim. But yeah, this album is called Brat. Anthony Fantano gave it a glowing 10. A really high 10. Like extremely high 10. So, here. I have a lot of random windows open for some reason. I even have an editor open up for some reason.
All right, let's start the day off with a nice, healthy bracket. I do like this era.
Okay. So, let me change. Here we go. This is what we're going to be looking at right now. For the four of you watching, hopefully you guys have heard of Charlie XCX before. She's pretty popular. I'd actually be surprised if you haven't heard of Charlie XCX before.
1, 2, 3.
Great start. Anthony Fantano, if you're looking at this VOD, I'm terribly sorry I did not ask for your permission to review this video. I'm terribly sorry. But I think this is of public interest. This goes beyond my interest too. So it's like my public duty to play this video for everyone. So we're just gonna.
Hi everyone.
I'm gonna add on to this. I'm not gonna be like, what's his name? Who's that political streamer that will just like sit down, eat food, and like literally like leave the stream midway through? I think his name is like Hassan. Yeah, Hassan will just leave his stream halfway through if like a video's playing. I'm gonna add on to this one though. Let's get into this. Let's see what Fantano has to say. No, yeah, XQC. XQC would totally do some shit like that. Let's see what Fantano has to say about this album, Brat, though.
On Brathany Green Tano here, the internet's busiest.
Okay. Already starting off with the name. Usually if he doesn't give like an album a name, if he doesn't name himself after like the theme of an album, he's probably not going to give it a good review.
Music nerd, and it's time for a review of this new record, Brat, from Charlie XCX. Here we have the 6th official full-length studio album from pop singer and songwriter.
I didn't even know. Okay. Why did I decide to make peanut butter toast? This is like the hardest thing to eat while talking. I didn't even know until this point that Charlie XCX had 6 albums. The first album that I heard from Charlie XCX was Crash. So hearing that Brat was her 6th studio album is kind of crazy. I also like what he did with the green shirt and chroma keying in the album cover. That's pretty cool.
Writer Miss Charlie XCX. One of my most anticipated albums of the year. Why? Well, over the past decade, in my eyes, Charlie has grown into one of the most creative, unique, and pioneering forces in current-day pop music.
That's true. That is true. I'm not gonna lie. You guys can't even disagree with that either. Name another pop star that like really just pushes the boundaries as much as like Charlie XCX. You know, it's just like she went back into like the old like style of music that everyone like loved doing in the early 2000s, and she just put like her own spin on it. And you hear like pop music that's like charting like recently, and it just sounds so bland, so boring. But for some reason, Charlie's music just sounds like it has like this extra like layer to it that's really unique. And this wasn't even just a thing with her album Brat. Like I heard this a lot in like Crash too. I noticed that.
And her evolution has been interesting to watch, to say the least. I'm not a fan of her early work, truth be told, but today it serves as an interesting reference point for what she's doing on this record.
She's doing a lot, all right? Let me just get that out of the way. She's doing a lot, and we're gonna get to that. We're gonna play this whole entire album. Should I just skip to the review? You guys really just want to see the review, right? You gotta check out Charlie, her 2019 album. I have not listened to that one yet, but I might. If this album's so good, I definitely will have to go through her discography. All right, let's get it.
Romance and sucker eras of her career did bring some of her biggest hits and features to date. That is true, but
I'm pretty sure in this part of the video he just goes on about like Charlie's like past works, but let's get back to Brat itself.
Music in recent years and really using it as more of a strength than a weakness that she can be sort of pigeonholed into. And I think that's something she can do confidently because her and A.G. Cook aren't just merely trying to...
Who is A.G. Cook? Don't crucify me. I don't know who this person is. Is that a Beatle? Is that one of the Beatles? Chat, is this real? He does look British, so that makes sense. That's AJ Cook. Okay. He looks like just like a frail little beetle.
You know, revive some kind of hyperpop trend on this LP. I mean, for sure, Charlie's goal and focus is to give us this auto-tuned, bold, and hard-hitting homage to 2000s era pop music. But this time around, we have a refreshing focus on dance pop, on EDM from that era, on electro pop from...
This is true.
That era, club bangers generally, with a pretty aggressive edge, making this LP very worthy of the title Brat, because this record is meant to be danced to, and at points cried to, as I think Charlie's writing is more mature and thoughtful than it's ever been. For one, her party girl persona takes a bit of a dark turn, or at least gets deflated a bit, as she reveals that it's kind of a mask, and
So, this is my only really problem with the album, you know. If you guys know anything about the Dream SMP, you know, Dream wore a mask. And apparently so does Charlie XCX. So, I don't know, that's not really looking good. That was my only red flag going into this album. But, we're going to listen to it and see what we think about it. Let's skip to where he actually like gives like the final
Charlie
review.
likens to a rotten apple. It's a situation she describes having to escape from by car, by plane. There's Mean Girls, which is a character portrait about exactly that, with a soaring and anthemic chorus, plus a killer piano break that the entire track builds off of from there. And then at the very end, there's 365, which is this version of the song 360 that kicks the record off, this mirrored remix as reprise.
I look obese doing
big
this.
finish with some acid bass mixed in there for good measure. So I love the way the record finishes, love the way it kicks off, and the flow from moment to moment generally is great. It's to the point where certain tracks in the lead up to the record that I thought were just kind of okay sound better being reinforced by the vibes and aesthetics of the surrounding songs on the album, because as I've heard the entire thing now many times over, I don't think there's a skip on it. The production generally goes hard as hell.
Okay. Let's get this out of the way. He's glazing. He is glazing. Charlie XCX. But he does have a point. Oh my god. Why did I choose to eat peanut butter toast on a live stream? Why did I decide to do that? There we go.
It is vibrant, it is colorful, it is very visceral, at times aggressive, but I could see some people kind of scratching their heads at the fact that it doesn't come across quite as futuristic as some of those hyperpop classics in recent years. But more importantly, what I think the production does on this album is that it serves the songs.
I'm actually going insane. 1 second. I gotta clean my plate. It has peanut butter and toast on it. All right, let's get back into it. Now that I can actually like function and use my mouth to say words, hopefully I can give a better commentary.
Explosive when it needs to be, and there's still a very clear and consistent aesthetic focus on the entire album that centers around a certain era of pop and dance music. So I'm not necessarily disappointed with this record not being as ahead of the curve as a project like Charlie, for example, especially considering that Charlie XCX copycats these days are abound. The impact that people like her and AG and Sophie have had on the modern era of pop music is not going anywhere anytime soon. And it's with that I say I loved Brat, killer album, and I think that this record proves that.
I need to stop eating food on stream. I actually look obese. I look like wildly obese. You get it. You get the point though. He gave this album a 10. So we're going to listen to this album.
Charlie truly is a generational pop artist, which is why I'm feeling a strong 9 to a 10.
I mean, like, read it. Like, look at that. He gave it a 10. I don't know what Brad Taste of Music gave it. I don't really care much about his reviews than I do Anthony Fantano's. No offense to you, of course, Brad. Other Brad, not me, Brad. You, Brad. But, you know, you need to have, like, a different system. You know, like a 9 plus, 9 minus. It just sounds like you're trying to be Anthony too hard, you know. You should do like golden star stickers, and like put them on your camera for every single like good review. He hasn't given a 10 in a long time. That's true. I think his last 10 was either Lingua Ignota's Sinner Get Ready. Here, all 10s. Let's look at every single one he gave a 10.
Can't really say much
Okay,
else.
so
about
he gave the
it.
Money
I'm
Store a
feeling
10.
Strong 9 to a 10 on this LP. Not just this year, but in your entire lifetime, I'm feeling a 10 on this thing.
I thought he gave this thing a 0. Wait, didn't he give this thing a 0? He gave this a 0, right? What? I think it was Sit and Get Ready. Yeah, it was probably Sit and Get Ready.
Hi everyone, Anthony Blontano here, the internet's washing machine music nerd, and it's time for a review of the new
Wait.
Planning to Rock
Okay,
record.
so he gave it a 0. Am I confused here? This is the same video.
All of on this record. Yep, a 0. Transition. If you've given this record a listen, what did you think of it? Did you love it? Did you hate it? Why? What do you think I should review next? A 10. And on top of all of that, I find that 10.
I think this one is a meme pick. Yeah, I don't know. This doesn't make sense to me. I'm trying to like look through and like. He got me. He got me. What does he say about the album?
And, you know, I don't know which is worse, but Planning to Rock is definitely doing the latter. The singing, the bad playing, the...
Okay. Yeah, that's definitely a meme. You're right. There's 2 videos. Okay, I'm stupid. This is the one I saw. This is the other one.
Hi, everyone. Completely forgets about on numerous points of this record, and the results can be wildly fun. I'm not talking about a lot of quantized...
Okay, wait. So is the 10 like the real one, or is the 10 the meme one? This review is why I have trust issues. It's unsettling how good of a liar you are, Anthony. It's quite clever a way of showing how divided opinion can be, but how educated both opinions are.
Or sequenced sounds on this record. I'm just talking about a lot of raw, in-the-moment performances. Not just this year, but in your entire lifetime.
I'm stupid. I'm actually stupid. April 1st is crazy. I'm actually so dumb.
Hi everyone, Anthony Blontano here, the internet's washing machine music nerd.
And then, of course, the very same day, he also gives it a 0, which I'm assuming is the real review. I listened to it for y'all. This is definitely the real review. Okay, yeah, we're just going to assume that's the case.
On this
I just got way too sidetracked.
10. And on top of all of that, I find this excitement / numbness ambiguity really intriguing. I'm feeling a 10.
That, of course, is also a real
But it's
review.
albums like this that people...
And this, of course, is also a real review. And this is a review I agree with. I do think To Pimp a Butterfly is a 10. But of course, I don't like rating music like that. Like, I think it's a perfect album. I don't think it's a 10. I think it's a perfect album.
use
And you can
as
fight me on that
benchmarks
because
in musical history.
that's crazy.
And it just happens to be fantastically enjoyable as well. I'm feeling a come in 10 on this record. Yeah.
Anthony Fantano is the #1 supplier of picture frames with green on them, like just pure green picture frames. He buys the most of them.
The decision that my tape is actually
August 2015. Cal Chuchesta, the new classic. I'm listening to Swan's album in order. Excited to get to Be Kind. Yeah, I've heard that one is amazing, but they got some long songs, so I just can't be bothered. I bet it's amazing though.
10. It's a 10. Perfect store. And my tape soul. And I'm also super impressed with how forward-thinking.
Now this one, you guys can burn me at the stake. I do not agree with this at all. I don't even think like Kid See Ghost is like an 8 or like a 7. I think Kid See Ghost is mid. I genuinely think Kids See Ghosts is meh. I didn't like it.
being
I didn't love it. I liked it. I didn't love it.
difficult to pin down and futuristic. This album feels too. I am legit feeling a strong 9.
That
to
is
a
my
10
just opinion, man.
on this thing. What do you think of that?
Here's the thing, though. I mean, Kanye will like always be like creative and stuff, but I get that like he took like a different angle on it on this album, and it really just hit the mark for some people. But to me, like, it just came off as like another like Kanye album, and like Kid Cudi was on there too. And my favorite song, like Fourth Dimension, whatever it's called, halfway through, Kid Cudi just starts doing this like maniacal laugh, and everyone's like, "Oh, this fits so well." I just think it's annoying. I just think it's genuinely annoying. My only like track off that album that I think is like really really good is like Cudi Montage. Cudi Montage is like great. That's a great song. Even he believes his weakest 10, lowest rated 10 from his favorite albums of the decade list, even under 2 nines. Even he believes it's his weakest 10, lowest rated 10 from his favorite albums of the decade's list. Even under 2 nines. Okay, yeah. So is it really a 10 then? Is it really a 10? I don't really think so.
Hey, what do you? Is this exciting to you?
Such ugly sounds is going to be deeply connected to whether or not.
Now, as much as the lead singer of this band is a piece of shit, and he should burn in hell, Daughters, You Won't Get What You Want is some of the most, like, just crushing and depressing and angry music I've ever heard. And it's fucking amazing. It is perfect. The album is perfect. As much I do advocate for separating art from the artist, and this is why the album is like kind of iffy, because Jesus, it gets dark. It gets dark in some places, but I genuinely think this album is amazing. I haven't made a video on it yet because of the controversy, which is like obviously like why would I make a video about that? That's such a Okay, so let me look this up. Who is Daughter's lead singer? I forgot his name. Don't kill me. Let's go to Wikipedia and find out. 7 people watching right now. Hey, we're about to talk about something that's pretty messed up. Low-key, it feels great to not be a huge fan of it. I think it's like a decent 8. Is that for You Won't Get What You Want or Kids See Ghosts? Because honestly, I would swap like. I would say like Kids See Ghosts is like an 8, and You Won't Get What You Want is like a perfect 10. Alexis Marshall, this guy's a shithead. This guy is a horrible person. So he was dating, or maybe he was married to, I'm not entirely sure, to Lingua Ignota, who made Sinner Get Ready. And they had a very, very abusive relationship. And he basically sung about that in some of the album, like the track Less Sex. That's he brings that up quite often. And so it didn't really make like the album like unlistenable. It just kind of made it like a shit. This shit is like, I can't listen to this like anymore because like this shit actually happened. But it doesn't feel like it feels like I'm looking into like the brain of an insane person. It really feels like I'm looking at like an exhibit. It's so scary.
This album actually even appeals to you. I'm feeling a strong 9 to a 10 on this thing. Hell yes to this album.
Little did he know. Little did he know.
Hell yes. Squeezing them in your palms and crushing them.
Now I haven't heard this one yet. I haven't even glanced at this album yet. Maybe it's the album cover or something. I need like a good album cover to like get me like enthralled with this.
I'm unequivocally feeling a 10 on this album. But yeah, I'm at a loss for anything else to say.
Yeah, this is Lingua
like I
Ignota.
just have to give this
10 is too low. Now this is one of the greatest albums of all time. Turning Wheel? 10 is too low. The Turning Wheel is amazing. Man, I might have to check that out because I've heard nothing but good things. I just for some reason, I haven't gotten around to it. I have no idea why.
10. Yeah, I'm just really like devastated and just left with nothing else to do. I'm cornered here, and it's just like, ah! And I think that this record proves that Charlie truly is a generational pop artist. And I have nothing else to do. Just lost for anything else to say.
August 2021 was the last time he gave an album a 10. That was almost 3 years ago. You go 3 years without a 10, man. I mean, in my opinion, the Forever Story by JID was robbed of a 10. He should have gotten a 10. He should have gotten a 10. But going 3 years without a 10 is just crazy.
On this LP.
And I was about to do a video about like how I thought he was actually becoming a little bit softer with his reviews recently. I want to do a video where I literally like decompile all of his reviews and like get like the average number of all his reviews. And just like look at the statistics and see like what kind of genres he really hates, what kind of genres he really likes. You know, stuff like that. I'm pretty sure he has like a website or something you could go to and like see all that. Okay, yeah, but that's what he feels about Charlie XCX's album Brat. So, now we're going to have to listen to it. I've been avoiding it because I might get like DMCA stricken. Cave World was 100% deserving of a 10 for me. Oh yeah. Cave World, genuinely, like, all the tracks on that like album are amazing. Maybe he just like kind of robbed it of a 10 because of those like interlude tracks that were like just like basically transitioners. But Ain't No Thief, Troglodyte, Return to Monkey, Big Boy, Baby Criminal, like all these tracks, I think all those tracks are perfect in my opinion. Ain't No Thief is amazing though. Ain't No Thief is like literally Ain't No Thief right now is my favorite song. It's such a good song. It's amazing. All right, but let's start off with, and I'm not sharing my screen, am I? Let's start off with the first track. 360. Ooh. Now, here's the thing. Going into this immediately, like 360, already could tell, like, it's different. I don't know, maybe it just sounds like a lot more creative. It sounds like a lot more focused than, like, her other albums. But, you know, when you listen to, like a great album, like, there's pretty good albums, and then there's great albums. There's, like, a distinction there. You could just hear it immediately. There's just something about it. Maybe it's the mixing. Maybe it's just, like, the general flow. But I'll hear, like, all these bands, like have, like, an 8 out of 10, and it sounds amazing. And then they go from a 10 out of 10, and everything just clicks. Everything that's good about their music just clicks, and it's beautiful. But, you know, I could already see with 360 that, you know, this kind of music, you know, is very, very focused. Put the camouflage on, so stylish. Baby tears are gone. Maybe for this track, the auto-tune is a little bit too much for me. The second album we're going to be listening to is a 10 for me. Yes, Quebec by Ween after this. I have no idea what that means, but I mess with it. So A.G. Cook produced this. And honestly, like, so far, this is, like, pretty good. I would say this is very, very extremely solid production, you know? And this is just track 1. it's such like a simple beat, you know. It's a simple beat, but I think it's actually like you know, less is more. Looking like an icon. Honestly, okay. So far, track 1. What do you guys think? We're about to close this one off. We're about to close track 1 off, but so far, what do you guys think? So far, thinking it's pretty good. And my stream has crazy latency. That is wild. Jeez, when I'm looking at like my like my face in the camera, I look like I lost like 5 pounds, but I've only gained weight. That's crazy. Nobody wants to say anything about the album. That's fine. I heard this album the day it came out on my own reaction stream. Oh, you do your own streams, Eminem? Wait 1 second. This is a very strong start. Yeah, I agree. I agree. Wait. Do you do streaming? Oh, sick. You're a YouTuber. That's sick, bro. You go live? Yep, you do go live. That's sick, man. I do think this is a strong start. Ah, dude. Going live is surprisingly fun. Julia. I'm glad we're getting in a community of music enjoyers. And I forgot one thing. I am so dumb for this. Wow, I'm stupid. I forgot the most crucial part about this whole stream. Angry Bird Watcher, you came in at just the right time because I forgot the most crucial part. I forgot the most crucial part of this stream. I need to link the Discord. The Discord's out. It's out, and I need to link it. So, invite people. YouTube Studio. Pointing at the wrong camera. Live. Alright guys, I'm posting the new Discord. Or I'm posting the Discord. In the description of the stream. Guys, make sure to join that Discord. Alright? Make sure to join that Discord. You know, you get to talk to me, people who are interested in music. It's going to be for like community projects, arts, videos, music, maybe even a little bit of networking. Everything you could think of, you know. We're just going to get right back into that though. Make sure to actually join the Discord. It's a very good Discord. Okay, now we're on track 2. I think 360 was a very good start to this album, you know? But then you're going to realize slowly that all the tracks are about just as good as that, so we're in for a really good listen here. This is some shit that be played in like a club, you know? I don't even know what else to say. It's pretty self-explanatory, right? It just changes, you know? The one thing I like about pop music, or the one thing I don't like about pop music, the one thing I hate about pop music is that it's just chorus, verse, bridge, verse, but a smaller verse, and then chorus. It's the same for every single pop like track. Pop is probably one of the most formulaic and like overdone genres besides like maybe drill and country. Country's been done to death. But I guess with this Charlie XCX album, you know, you get like the little things like actual changes in flow that you don't expect, actual beat switches that you don't expect, and it takes what is usually a alright genre and it flips it on its head into something that's a lot more, you know, fun and open and creative, you know. So I really appreciate that with these 2 tracks so far. A lot of the pop started sounding the same to me. This sounds different though. Yeah, I mean, it's like one of the, like I was saying earlier. You could just immediately tell. Like it will click, and you're like, this is different. This is different, and I love it. My favorite part of this album is that despite the songs being like 2 minutes and 30 seconds, the song changes a lot. And this is like a kind of a stretch for me to like say, but it's kind of like, you know, A.G. Cook has like the same production creativity as like Christo with Jid's album The Forever Story. There was like beat switch upon beat switch upon beat switch, and the flows would always change. And man, maybe next stream I could listen to The Forever Story. That album is great. I think he was robbed of a 10 there. But yeah, Charlie XCX is coming at these 2 tracks with some incredible flows so far. And what did I just say? The synths kick in. That is amazing. Like, I just got chills. That's great. Man, if I had an LED light right now, I'd be raving. Turn the music up a bit. Oh, you're right. Okay, here we go. Is that good? That is just so weird, you know? If you showed someone like in like 2010, like Charlie XCX like now, or wait, no, what am I saying? 2010? No. If you showed someone in like 2015, Charlie XCX now, they'd be like, "What is this shit?" The production is insane. Like that, like warbly, like synth in the background just like mixes with like the vocals, like the chopped vocals, perfectly. You know, that's great. I think what makes like an album, what makes an album a 10 for me, which is why I only give so many albums 10s. I think the only 10s in my opinion, like real 10s, true 10s, are Quad Echoes I Didn't Mean to Haunt You, and that's really about it so far. But what makes like that specific album like a 10 for me is that it's like literally life-changing. I think a 10 has to actually be like genuinely life-changing. Not only perfect, because 9s can be perfect. 9s can be perfect. But 10s have to be just it. It has to be everything, you know? Everything has to be perfect. Not just perfect in the sense that, oh, there's like some kind of leniency. But it needs to literally like bend genres. It needs to like, it needs to be creative. It needs to like push the boundaries. It needs to be life-changing, essentially. I'm very lenient with my 10s. Yeah, I used to be like that. I stopped that though when I had like a top 30 albums of 2020 like 2 list that I was going to do for my old YouTube channel. And I realized, wait, 13 of these albums for 2022 alone are 10s. That does not make sense to me. So right now, and I might be a little bit too strict actually. I feel like if I was going to throw in another 10, it would probably be I Didn't Mean to Haunt You, and then By the Time I Get to Phoenix. And I'd say one more 10 would probably be Cave World. Cave World, yeah. 9 is like, it's great and everything. It does, but it could use a little more oomph. Yeah, nines hit. 9's hit, but 10s like really make you think, you know? Phoenix and K-Roll are both 10s for me. Yeah. No. Parker Corey's production by the time I get to Phoenix is just so intense. It makes the album like so depressing. Like I talked about this in my first video. It's like mourning. It sounds so fucking heavy and depressing. And Cave World is like on the polar opposite of that. Cave World is very creative and bouncy, and the drums and the saxophone just hit so hard, and all these tracks have a very specific oomph, you know? All the tracks are concise bangers that all have their own spot respectively in the album. I think there's very funny moments in this album. I think there's like some good talking points in that album. I think the tracks that hit hard hit extremely hard. The album had a purpose. The album had an agenda, you know, in a good way, of course, and it served that purpose almost perfectly. The idea of the album was, you know, just about modern society and how these people want to essentially go back to like the old times, but that's not going to get you like anywhere, you know, better than where we are right now. So I guess that's kind of like expanded upon on the last track of the album. But Cave World is a 10. Let's get back to the club classics though. It's good. What do we think of track 2 so far? What do we think of track 2? Oh my gosh, I scrambled the cube and now I have to solve it. What's wrong with me? A head bopper for sure. Definitely a bit weaker for me personally. I think it might be a little bit more repetitive than 360, but when that synth hits, I think it really ties it together for me. I would say it does fall into the background though for like the entirety of the album. But I like it, you know. All right. But weaker than 360 is like being shorter than Shaq. Yeah, literally. Like you know, no one's going to blame you for being shorter than Shaq. What is he, 7'1", if I'm not mistaken? 360 set a really high bar for this album. But, you know, I think there's a lot of real highlights. I fucked it up. I'm not even going to bother solving the cube right now. All right. Now, Sympathy is a Knife is one of my personal favorites. Yeah, 7-1 is crazy. I'm just paranoid. The beat on this one is my favorite. I think the beat on this one is so fire. Let's set up the poll. As a really jealous person, like seeing someone better than you and wanting to see them fall, but knowing that's not a good mindset. Dude, Eminem, that's like exactly. I could not relate to that more. You know. Here's the thing. You know, in life, there's always gonna be people who like you're jealous of. There's always gonna be people who are like up, you know. So I guess for me personally, I don't really like try to look at things like that. But you know, inevitably, you know, there's like always just gonna be, you know, someone better, and they might even be like pissy about it. They might like rub it in like people's faces. Like I've had to deal with people like that before. So when I heard "Sympathy Is a Knife," like I'm like, wow, this is not even like a specific thing. This could just be like, you know, like projected onto any single person, you know. I think it's a pretty good talking point for this song. I really like it. So far 3 votes, all for this track is heat. This track is heat. Side. Oh no. So he. It keeps going. Too. I really like this, like end off, you know. I think my only complaint with this album so far is that the auto-tune is just a little bit too much. But besides that, I mean, I really mess with this album. I really do mess with this album. What do you guys think of track 3 so far, though? I think it's great, personally. 4 votes, all in favor of this track. But I'm just going to let you know, it only gets better. It only gets better. Breeze said pretty good. Couldn't agree more. Think it's a really, really strong like beginning of the album. It was my favorite on first listen until I got like 10 tracks further. Yeah, around halfway mark I stopped listening and I was like, you know what, this would make a really great like album to listen to on stream. So I'm pretty sure I stopped listening right around yeah, I stopped listening around Rewind. So we stopped like a whole bunch of tracks I haven't listened to yet. Let's get to I Might Say Something Stupid, though. This one's a little bit more slow and sad. I might say something stupid. And the instrumental on this one is really strong, too. Talk to myself in the mirror. Breeze, I wouldn't really agree with you because I'm surprised the stream hasn't been taken down yet. Pop songs are ruthless with their DMCAs, bro. Listening to this album on stream, I am surprised that my account hasn't been banned yet. This is crazy. I don't know how a Brad Taste in Music gets away with listening to all this music. Oh, I got my taken down at the very, very end. Oh no. Hopefully I'm talking enough to be like, hey, this is like transformative. But I think I gamed the system by pushing and re-listening to it. By pausing and re-listening to it. I'm just gonna have to risk it. I don't know if the VOD's going up for this one. I think the VOD's probably gonna get deleted. Oh, thank goodness. Alright, when I said taken down, I meant got the notification that I was using copyright audio. Yeah, taken down is like, that's a lot. But using copywritten audio, I mean, you can always just, that's just something that happens, you know? All right, let's get back into it.
Guess I'm a mess and play the role. Used to live just for the party, door is open. I'm famous but not quite, but I'm perfect for the background. 1 foot in a normal life. I go so cold, I go so cold, and I don't know if I belong here anymore.
And it just stops. What do you guys think of track 4? I think it's a lot slower, but it still has like a good spot in this album. When I first heard this track, I didn't really expect the turn, you know, but then it goes back into pop music. So far, my number 1 favorite track on this album, unequivocally, is Talk Talk. It's better than Sympathy is a Knife, in my opinion. Just flat out better. Really good. The instrumental reminds me of Mama by My Chemical Romance for me. I see that. I don't see that. I hear that. All right, let's get for listeners. Let's get it. Let's get into Talk Talk, and let's do like a YouTube Shorts DMCA speed run. All right, let's get it.
Looking at you, I've been looking at you, putting holes in your head. We've been talking for months, but never in the same room. Now I wanna approach ya, but we've been keeping this a secret. And you're surrounded by friends, and I'm just wondering what they know.
It hits. This hits so much.
I wish you'd talk, wish you'd talk, wish you'd talk.
Wish you just talk to me.
I wish you'd talk, wish you'd talk, wish you'd talk, wish you'd just talk to me. I think you're getting closer.
Oh yeah, dude, this one's the best. This one's the best.
I wish you'd talk, wish you'd talk, wish you'd talk, wish you'd just talk.
So easily. This one goes so hard. I'm not even gonna lie.
Are you thinking about me?
I can't wait for this one to be played everywhere because I mess with this one so much.
I followed you to the bathroom, but then I felt crazy.
This one is so good.
I'm feeling like I'm on fire, 'cause we've been keeping this a secret, and all your friends are still there.
This is where the autotune. Now I've had issues with the autotune throughout like the last few tracks, but I feel like this is the only like track where the autotune like makes this like 10 times better. 'Cause listen to this.
And all your friends are still there.
Oh my gosh. My 2 favorite songs are in the last half. Excited to see your reactions to them. Do you know what tracks they are? Because you know what? Don't even say. Surprise me.
I wish you'd talk, wish you'd talk, wish you'd talk, wish you'd just talk to me. I wish you'd talk, wish you'd
Wish you talk, wish you just talk to me.
I think you're getting closer.
Oh, I'm actually goated. I'm actually goated.
I wish you'd talk, wish you'd talk, wish you'd talk, wish you'd just talk to me. Talk to me, wish you'd just talk to me. Talk to me, wish you'd just talk to me. Talk to me, wish you'd just talk to me. Talk to me, wish you'd just talk to me. Talk to me, talk to me in French. Talk to me in Spanish. Talk to me in your own made-up language. Doesn't matter if I understand it. Talk right in my ear. Tell me your secrets and fears. Once you talk to me, I'll talk to you and say, hey, let's get out of here. Shall we go back to my place?
I look insane. That was track 5. That was Talk Talk. I think That one is amazing. What do you guys think, though? Also, my apologies. I should have uploaded a video today, but I woke up around 11, so haven't had much time in the day to do much of anything. I guess that's not really a good excuse, huh? It's whatever. Honestly, Better on a Second Listen goes really, really hard. I think Talk Talk is amazing. Honestly. This one's good too. That synth is just amazing. So easy. Dude, I mean, come on. This one's great. It sounds ahead of its time despite it just having come out. Honestly, yeah. It sounds like retro and like futuristic at the same time, you know? I don't even know how to like explain it. I guess that means it's unique, you know? I'm glad that it's like so unique. I think my reaction video that I said, this is A&B music in a good way. You can get a clear image of what's happening while it's playing. Oh yeah. I mean the lyrics are pretty self-explanatory, but there's also a lot of nuance. I don't know if that's what you were like necessarily getting at, but I think I get where you're coming from. I guess the lyrics in this one are just saying, you know, okay, Buster, okay, bud, you can do that, you can do all that stuff pretending to be famous, but you're only really using that as like, cope, you know? You're only really using it as cope. It's like driving recklessly in a convertible with your hair in it. Yeah, exactly. Yep. Literally. All right. That was what, track 6? What do we think so far? Track 6. I think it was good. And the latency on this stream is wild. I have to wait. Oh my goodness. Really good, yeah. Another great song, really good. I agree. Not gonna lie. I'm not having any like controversial opinions yet, because I feel like everyone can agree this album is pretty great.
Bad tattoos on leather tan skin, Jesus Christ on a plastic sign. Fall in love again and again, riding roads doing manual drive. Bad tattoos on leather tan skin, Jesus Christ on a plastic sign. Early nights in white sheets with lace curtains. Capri in the distance. Bad
Ooh, what? I forgot that that was a beat drop.
Tattoos on leather tan skin. Jesus Christ on a plastic sign. All in love again and again. Winding roads doing manual drive. Early nights and white sheets of lace curtains. Capri in the distance. In a place that can make you change. All in love again and again. Early nights and white sheets of lace curtains. Capri in the distance. In a place that can make you change. All in love. Everything is romantic. Oh.
Club music. You know it when you hear it. So, wow.
Romantic. Oh.
The club energy is crazy. Hey yo, what's good, Mando? Glad you can make it to the stream, bro. We're listening to Brat by Charlie XCX. Very good album so far. Extremely good. Yes, I remember you. It's only been like a day. I don't know. I lost all track of time this summer.
Early nights and white sheets of lace curtains. Pompeii in the distance. In a place that can make you change. Fall in love again and again. Early nights and white sheets of lace curtains. Pompeii in the distance. In a place that can make you change. Fall in love again and again. 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 Fall in love again and again.
It's the only time a British accent kind of actually makes the song better. Honestly, the end of this one kind of drags on a little bit for me, but I do think it's a pretty good track. This is the last track I actually listened to in this album. Everything else beyond this is like new territory for me. What do we think of track 8 though? Or I'm not sure if that was track 8. That might have been track 7. Yep, that was track 7. What do we think of track 7? Banger. True. Hey, yo, 7 people watching right now. Hey, we're listening to Brat by Charlie XCX. So if you're not subscribed, make sure you're subscribed. Weaker overall, but still really, really cool. I agree. I think the beat drop kind of did it for me, but I don't know. The end just kind of drags on a little bit more than I would like. So, you know, maybe this album calls for like another listen or two, but a 10, really? We really thinking a 10, Anthony? I mean, it's like a 9. So far, it's like a 9. This is great, but a 10? Like this is perfect. I don't know. Let's get into rewind. 8 to 9 for me. Yeah, I agree. Maybe not an 8. This is a lot better than 8. I think like almost a 10, but it's not like life changing. My face shape. Nowadays I only eat at the good restaurants, but honestly I'm always thinking about. Okay, sorry for interrupting, but 10s like have to be like basically art, like artworks. You know, 10s are pure works of art. You know, that's what I think of 10. I used to never feel embarrassed when I call out the paparazzi. Everyone else does it constantly. I hate these doubts that keep running through my mind. Sometimes I really think it would be cool to rewind. Sometimes I just wanna rewind. Sometimes. Ooh, the backing vocals hit. Not gonna lie. Used to ride
1 CDs full of songs I didn't know. Used to sit in my bedroom putting polish on my toes. Recently I've been thinking about a way simpler time. Sometimes I really think it would be cool to rewind. I used to never think about Billboard, but now I've started thinking again, wondering about whether I think I deserve commercial success. It's running through my mind. Sometimes I really think it would be cool to rewind. Sometimes
I fucked up again. I fucked up again.
rewind. Sometimes
Yeah, the rewind sound effect is pretty neat, not gonna lie.
sometimes
Ooh, beat switch?
Sometimes I just wanna rewind, wanna turn back time to a different time. Oh, sometimes I just wanna rewind.
I'm sorry, but I can't appreciate boring shitty
just
Alex and
wanna
Pop.
press rewind. Yeah, press rewind.
I'm sorry, but I can't appreciate boring shitty auto-tune pop. Wouldn't take anyone who comes up to me and gives it a high rating seriously. Are you talking about Brat? I don't know. I wouldn't say it's like boring. I'd say if you compare this to like other like pop albums, like maybe even like Charlie's like earlier works, you could tell this is a lot more unique. This is a lot more colorful. The production has a lot more density. I wouldn't necessarily say it's boring. But like a high rating like a 10, I could agree with. Like a 10 is life-changing. I don't think this is life-changing. But it's very good. It's very, very good. This is 9 material. This is only halfway through the album, and this is 9 material.
Yeah, bring the beat back. Press rewind.
And the beat switch. Come on, beat switch in a pop song. You don't really see that at all. Let's just get straight into track 9. Track 9. Just let me know what you guys thought of that last track. We're gonna get through this.
Every day, every night, your star burns so bright. When did I put you away? I was scared sometimes. You had a power like a lightning strike. When I'm on stage, sometimes I lie.
I'm like head bopping as if it's about to have like a crazy beat drop, but I think this is a slower one.
And I know you always said it's okay to cry. So I know I can cry, so I cry. Wish I tried to pull you closer. You pushed me hard, made me focus. Your words so brutal, loving, truthful. I was petrified. You're a hero and a human. Track was done, I'd make excuses. You would say, come on, stay for dinner. I'd
Ooh,
say,
those vocals.
now I really wish I stayed. Always on my mind. Every day, every night. Your star burns so bright. When
You're
I
right,
met you,
Breeze.
I was scared sometimes. You had a power like a lightning strike. When I'm on stage, sometimes.
I'm not saying that pop is exactly the same as hyperpop, but it's similar enough to compare it and definitively say that at least 70% of hyperpop is better than this type of pop music. I agree and disagree. Because there's like pretty bad hyperpop. Tor, the artist Tor. Let me give you like a little rundown of this guy. This is hot garbage. This music is hot garbage hyperpop. Like trash garbage, shitty hyperpop. It's not good. Breakins is pretty good. Glaive is pretty good. Eric DOA is pretty good. He's not really hyperpop, is he? There's a lot of hyperpop artists though. I don't know. I would say just Charlie XCX's specific style of music. It's like kind of similar to like hyperpop, but it's not. You know, it's just experimental pop. You know, I wouldn't even say that. I would just say it's just creative production.
Say that I love singing these songs you left behind. And I answered, it's okay to cry. So I know I can cry, so I cry. Guilty feelings keep me fractured. Got a phone call after Christmas. Didn't know how I should act. I watched you dance online. Your sounds, your words live on endless when I make songs.
Experimental, but like baking soda volcano experimental, not black hole experimental. And you know what? Like, no one really needs black hole experimental sometimes, especially for like pop music. You know, all you really need is like a baking soda volcano, and you're fine. You know, that's all this album really needs. I think it fits it perfectly.
I remember things you'd suggest. Make it faster with you like this one. Maybe just a little bit. Always on my mind. Every day, every night. You're stubborn, so bright. When I push you away, I was scared sometimes. You had a power like a lightning strike. When I stay, sometimes I lie. Say that I love singing these songs you left behind. I said it's okay to cry. So I know I can cry, so I cry.
1 second, let me search something up. Who is Charlie XCX talking about in this song? I'm on Genius right now. Sophie. Okay, yes, that's what Genius says. Here we go. Many of the songs Charlie made with Sophie are fan favorites and can be extremely emotional to perform after her passing. Understandably, it can also be hard to be honest with fans about this, since she knows how much fans feel for the songs. Since this song is in many ways a response to Sophie's "It's Okay to Cry," lyrically and instrumentally as a piano ballad, this line is possibly also a reference to what Sophie sings. "It's okay to cry," ad lib. It's okay to cry. I can see the truth through all the lies. That is a lot deeper than I originally thought. That's kind of fucking sad. You're right. That song is sad. Jeez, I didn't even know. Where did Spotify go? Where did Spotify go? Come on, Spotify. This thing is bugging, bro. Stay with me here, people. Stay with me. I know an absolutely insane hyperpop artist with only 30K listeners. Hopefully we'll get to hear it in next stream. Yeah, I'm not doing music suggestions this stream. Mainly because I'm trying to get this stream done before it's like nighttime out and I want to go on a walk. But then I'm also listening to Ween in a bit. All right, here we go. Let's continue on. Let's trek onwards.
It's so confusing sometimes to be a girl.
Okay, I can't relate with this one
It's
so far.
confusing sometimes to be a girl. How do you feel being a girl?
This song's so fun. All right, let's check it out. Let's check it out.
And I don't know, I'm just a girl.
What?
I don't know if you like me. Sometimes I think you might hate me. Sometimes I think I might hate you. Maybe you just wanna be me.
Wait, this one's kind of tough.
Say let's go out, so we go eat at a restaurant. Sometimes it feels a bit awkward because we don't have much in common. People say we're alike. They say we've got the same hair.
There we go. Hey, I needed to make this look good real quick.
If it's honest, can't tell if you wanna see me falling over and failing, and you can't tell what you're feeling. I think I know how you feel. It's so confusing sometimes to be a girl, 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 girl. It's so confusing sometimes to be a girl.
I mess with this. She's talking about Lord in this song, according to Genius. Oh, okay, okay. Don't crucify me for this one, but I really only know Lord from South Park. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. I don't know. Maybe I'm just too young. Lord probably popped off, what, 2014, 2015? If I'm not mistaken, correct me if I'm wrong. But the only times I really hear about Lord is when it's those South Park episodes where Randy Marsh is Lord, like pretending to be Lord. I think Heretic, burn at the stake. Yeah, I'll listen to some Lord eventually. Let me know the next time she drops. Ooh, what's that synth in the dark? Wait a minute.
Come to my party and put your hands up. I think we're totally different, but opposites do attract. Maybe we're so meant to be, just you and me. Cause people say we're alike, they say we've got the
Ooh,
same hair.
holy.
One day we might make some music, the internet would go crazy, but you might still wanna see me falling over and failing. At least we're closer to being on the same page.
Whoa.
So confusing sometimes to be a girl, 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 girl. It's so confusing sometimes.
I could definitely see like the idea, you know. This is targeted towards Lord, clearly. I don't even know if it's like in a negative way or a positive way. It's like some Tame Impala synth in the background. You hear that? It's like wavy. It's nice. Am I the only one who feels? I think the lack of clarity of it being negative or positive is fully intentional. Yeah, I like that track. I really like that track. Yeah, well, let me go back to the lyric right there. It sounds mostly positive, or it sounds like ambiguous, but opposites do attract. Maybe we're meant to be just you and me, because people say we're alike. They say we've got the same hair. One day we might make some crazy music. The internet would go crazy, but you might want to still see me falling over and failing. At least we're closer to being on the same page. That sounds a little bit, not necessarily condescending, but like maybe a slight snide. But everything else seems positive. I think it's definitely purposely mixed. It's definitely purposely mixed. Ooh, what? My bad, didn't mean to say that. All good, all good. She's correct. Lord X Charlie collab would go crazy. I have not heard that much Lord, but I'm gonna take your word for it. That does sound pretty cool. Okay, the singing is kind of sick. Am I the only one who feels like I've heard these songs a million times while listening? I don't know. Like, I get that like most pop songs like have like this kind of like derivative style, but the twist that Charlie like takes on this album is just so different that I can't really like lump it in with other pop songs. That's why this one. That's why this album's like so intriguing. I don't really listen to much pop though, so maybe this is just a me thing. Hey yo, 9 people listening. Let's get it. 8. Okay, 8. What am I thinking? What's the twist on this album? I guess the nuances in the lyrics. There's a lot of nuances in the lyrics. I noticed the production is very, very focused, and so are the lyrics. I would say that the beat switches do also add a handful of like different like eccentricities to this album. And I think overall it's just, a lot more, tight of a concept than most other like pop albums, I do think this is like a better execution of pop, Ooh. And it's like the subtle things too. Like you heard the end of that. You heard like the very end of that song. That's the next track. You hear that slight thing? You hear that slight goes up. I don't know, it's just subtle things like that, It just kind of tells me that A.G. Cook cares, In my opinion, that you don't need new ingredients to make the best burger of all time. Just the skill it takes to make existing ones and mix them in just the right way. I do agree. No one needs to reinvent the wheel here. Nobody needs to reinvent the wheel. But I think this is a very great execution of the things Charlie has already been building on, I think this is a great album. So is the song, dang. Okay. This is one of my favorites off the album. Probably the best banger on the album. This beat goes hard. And this late into the album too is kind of crazy. The instrumental's developing. Do you hear that like saxophone in the background? I heard that. I noticed that. That is subtle. What is going on with this instrumental? That's crazy, bro. This hits. If anyone here remembers the song Lights by Ellie Goulding, pop song made in 2012, that part reminds me of that song. Yeah. I think all the 10s throughout time have done something special. You don't just make a timeless masterpiece on accident by doing every single thing the same person as everyone else. Well, I mean, this isn't necessarily the same thing as everyone else. This is just... And it's not a 10, all right? Anthony Fantano said it's a 10. I don't think it's a 10. But this is not, like, the same as, like, every other pop album. Like, this is different, you know? I feel like this is different. And even though it's kind of, like, hard to pin down, like, what's different, you could tell the focus is in a different part of pop than, like, trying to be profitable or trying to be the same as everyone else. I think it's just trying to be... I think Charlie's just trying to be Charlie on this one, you know? Really, really like this album. Yeah, this song is like a strong 8 to a light 9 for me. It's still good, yeah. I mean, I think it's I think this is a master of puppet situation. Not necessarily the newest sounds or styles, but new enough that the raw talent is on display. I agree. Yeah. This is just raw talent. Like, I feel like this is a masterclass of an album. AG cooked. AG cooked. Charlie cooked. Everyone cooked. The managers cooked. His album cooks.
Pictures with the flash on. Worships Lana Del Rey in her AirPods. Yeah, she's in her mid-20s, real intelligent. Hedonistic with the gravel drawl and dead eyes. You say she's anorexic and you heard she likes some people say it. Think you already know it, but you don't. This one's for all my mean girls. This one's for all my bad girls. This one's for all my break your boyfriend's heart girls. For all my tearing shit apart girls. This one's for all my mean girls. This one's for all my bad girls. This one's for all my break your boyfriend's heart girls.
This one's tough.
For all my tearing shit apart girls. Yeah, it's 4 a.m.
What?
She's out there.
The piano. Wait a minute. The piano's kind of tough. What? That's crazy, bro.
And she's out there with the razor sharp tongue stuck to skinny cigarettes, calls him daddy while she's fingering a gold cross. And she's kind of fucked up, but she's still in vogue. Yeah, she's in her mid-20s, real intelligent.
Nah, this one's tough. This one is heat. Just think about how long the production must have taken on this album. I do think the production on this one is so good. It's nuanced, you know? A lot of small things going into this. That piano is crazy! That piano is actually crazy, bro. You're not gonna hear this on any other pop album. I think that's what Fantano must have been getting at. Come on. Oh, come on, bro. This is heat. It just adds. It just keeps adding. Yeah. Oh, yeah. So, yeah, this is great. Yeah, so good. All right, after this song, I'm gonna take 3 minutes and then I'll be back on stream. Let's try something that we've never done. Guess what? It's great. Dude, that's so true. That's so true. Hey, guys, I know there's 5 watchers, but just give me 3 or 4 minutes to go to the bathroom, make some more toast, and then probably just get some fresh air. Because my windows are open, but it's like actually 80 degrees in this room. Like, it's crazy hot. But I'll be right back. Let's switch to camera 2. All right. One second. 1 second. I'm going back to being live. Alright. Hopefully not everyone left. 5 people still watching. That's crazy. I was gone for like 3 whole minutes. Alright. I haven't listened to that much of her yet, so I wouldn't know, but I expected her to use something like that a lot more. No, this is surprisingly new. This is surprisingly new. Very excited for the next album. It's one of my favorite albums ever. Yes. After the next 2 tracks are done, we're going to take a look at Quebec by Ween. Yes, I know. Entirely different album. Probably the furthest from what we're listening to right now. But nevertheless, we're still going to listen to it. Let's get back to this.
I think about it all the time, that I might run out of time. But I finally met my baby, and the baby might be mine. Cause maybe one day I might, if I don't run out of time. Would it give my life a new purpose? I was walking around in Stockholm, seriously thinking about my future for the first time. It was ice cold, playing demos on my iPhone. I went to my friend's place and I met their baby for the first time. How sublime, what a joy, oh my, standing there, same old clothes she wore before, holding her child. Yeah, she's a radiant mother and he's a beautiful father. And now they both know these things that I don't. I think about it all the time.
This is one of my favorite off of the album, which seems to be a hot take because it's the lowest rated album of the year. And
Cause maybe one day I might, if I don't run out of time. Would it make me miss all my
This track is the lowest rated on Album of the Year and by Brad. It's rather unfortunate that I share the same first name with a Brad taste in music, because I really just thought you were talking about me for a second. But I do think this one's pretty good. This one's like telling a little bit more of a story. This one's a lot more conceptual, is what I'm getting.
about it all the time. I think about it all the time. That I might run out of time. But I find
Deadass, if I want to stream a little bit later in the night, I might play some Cruelty Squad. Do not quote me on that, because I got pizza in the oven.
my baby, and a baby might be mine. Cause maybe one day I might, if I don't run out of time. Wanna give my life a new purpose. I think about it all the time.
One of you should legally change your name so that we won't have that problem. Well, Brad's definitely not going to. But I can't think of another name that would fit me.
And they're exactly the
You guys
same,
can think of some names.
now, and I'm so scared I'm missing out on something. So we had a conversation on the way home. Should I start my birth control? Cause my career feels so small in the existential scheme of it all.
Yeah, if we hit 600 subscribers tonight, I will legally change my name to whatever you guys want. 600 subscribers tonight, I will legally change my name to whatever you guys want. Her voice just sounds so childlike, like talking about her future to mom and dad and what she wants to be when she grows up. Yeah, I noticed that. It does sound, it's like a lot more light. Not necessarily like higher pitch, but just it sounds like lighter, you know. I do like this one though.
About it all the time.
It's a little bit more low key, but I still think this is definitely a solid track. All right, 365. Change it to Kendrick Lamar. Oh my god. Okay, yeah. If we hit 600 subscribers tonight, I'm changing my birth name. I'm changing my government name to Kendrick Lamar. This is 360, but different. Wait, hold up.
Okay. Here we go.
Change it to Kendrick Lamar. Okay, yeah. If I hit 600 subscribers tonight.
When I'm at the house, yeah, I'm 365 party girl. Should we do a little key? Should we have a little line? Wanna go real wild when I'm meet me in the bathroom if you're 365 party girl. French manicure, wipe away the residue, push my hair back, look hot when I'm. No, I really don't stop when I'm gonna jump when it drops when I'm dial 999. It's a good time. Who the fuck are you? I'm a brat when I'm bumping that. No, I wanna hit my track. Are you bumping that till the windows crack? I'll be. No, I'll never go home. Don't sleep, don't eat, just do it on repeat. Keep. When I'm in the club, yeah, I'm 365 party girl. Should we do a little key? Should we have a little wine? Wanna go real wild when I'm meet me in the bathroom if you're 365 party girl. French manicure, wipe away the residue, push my hair back, look hot when I'm. No, I really don't stop when I'm gonna jump when it drops when I'm down 999. It's a good time. Who the fuck are you? I'm a brat when I'm.
Oh, really?
No,
I didn't even pick up on that. Wow, I'm
till the
stupid.
windows crack, I'll be bumping that. No, I'll never go home. Don't sleep.
I guess that
don't
makes
eat,
sense,
just
like-
do it on repeat. Keep. When I'm in the club, yeah, I'm
That's really subtle.
365 party girl. Should we do a little key? Should we have
Oh, what's with that Y2K production? That sounds like some Y2K production. Not like the artist Y2K, but like literally like the era of time Y2K with those like spongy like plucks that sounds straight out of like fucking like Phantom Dust for the Xbox 360. Jeez, that is man. Oh, that hits. Oh, bitch.
No, I really don't stop when I'm gonna jump when it drops when I'm down 999. It's a good time. Who the fuck are you? I'm a brat when I'm bumping that. No, I wanna hit my track. Are you bumping that? Till the windows crack, I'll be bumping that. No, I'll never go home. Don't sleep, don't eat, just do it on repeat. Keep. When I'm in the club, yeah, I'm 365.
That's crazy.
Should we do a little key? Should we have a little wine? Wanna go for a while when I'm meet me in the bathroom if you're 365 party girl. French manicure, wipe away the residue.
She kind of rapping on this. Yeah, I think so. I forgot what song this is. This kind of reminds me of the Slow Tie song. The lyrics in this song kind of remind me of like Yum from Slow Tie. Just the same way it's like endless partying, endless partying. Oh my god. That does sound a lot like Aphex Twin. This is a really strong end. I don't know, guys. I think we may have just reached gold star territory. Now, what does the gold star mean? That's up to you guys. But I will let you know. The gold star is there. So whatever you guys make of it, it's gold star. It's gold star worthy. I'm gonna put the gold star right over this album cover. Good job, Charlie XCX. Good job. This is amazing. This is amazing. Nothing dragged. Everything had a purpose in the album. Everything flowed, you know? There was a lot of twists. Sometimes the songs dragged on a little bit too much. Sometimes the autotune was a little bit too strong. But very focused. Production was incredible. Incredible bangers. And all around, like, just fluid, fluent, just concise music, you know? I think it's a really great album, honestly. But that's enough of that, all right? If I ever make a video on Brat, we're going to be using that footage, you know? So, again, strong 8 to light 9 for me. I would say light 9. Light to decent 9. Upon re-listening, it's not as good as my first listen, but still really good. Not a 10 like my first listen, but I could see the vision. The vision is there. The vision's so clearly there. Now, did Anthony jump the gun? A little bit. But this album is still great. This album is still very, very good. So I'd say it's a decent 9 for me. I'd say it's a gold star. All right. Now, we're going to listen to another album today, guys. We're going to listen to 2 albums today. We already listened to one. We're going to listen to another. And this is entirely different. An entirely different album. Quebec by Ween. Now, I haven't listened to that much Ween. I've listened to a few tracks off the Mollusk. Specifically, this famous track. Look me in the eyes and say you don't know this track. Understand? Ocean man, the voyage to the corner of the globe is a real trip. Ocean man, soaking up the thirst of the land. I still think she got snubbed. Charlie deserved a 10, 100%. She did get a 10. Wait, she did get a 10. Wait, didn't she get a 10? She got a 10. What's going to be the next album stream next week? I don't know, Mando. My next big video, besides the Little Ugly Man video that's coming out either later tonight or tomorrow, is... Oh, it's about Little Ugly Man. But my next video is going to be about Brockhampton. But I'm not going through like a specific Brockhampton album. I'm going through all of Brockhampton. So next Sunday we'll probably be listening to around half of Brockhampton's discography. And then maybe the day after or the Sunday after that, I can listen to the other half of the discography because that's a big discography. Big Brockhampton fan right here. So I'm going to be making basically like a 30-minute documentary. Everything Brockhampton related. Everything Brockhampton related. The Charlie album, 2019. Oh, yeah. I thought you were talking about Brat for a second. But now we're on to Ween, all right? You definitely have heard Ocean Man. There's no way you haven't. But I'm pretty sure Quebec is a lot different. I've only heard like one track, I'm pretty sure, like a year ago. So this is all new to me. I'm going in blind. And I'm assuming you guys are too. So let me just get rid of that star real quick. Bit of backstory. Quebec was written around the time the main singer, Jean, was going through a divorce. So it's more lyrically charged than the other albums. This is new to me too. I've heard one song. All right, same here. So let's just let's start with It's Gonna Be a Long Night. Ooh. Ooh.
Someone said you bought it down. Well, later I'll be coming round. We'll rack 'em up and suck 'em down.
Oh yeah.
Don't call your mother. Don't call your priest. Don't call your doctor. Call the police. You bring the razor blade. I'll bring the speed. Take off your coat. It's gonna be a long night. There'll be no second chance for you.
High noon type beat. Yeah, for real. This is kind of heat.
Show your friends your new tattoo. The 911 won't help you, fool. You're gonna suffer. You're gonna bleed. I heard it all before. You will concede. I'm taking everything. You're going down. Lock up the doors. It's gonna be a long night.
Oh yeah. That guitar is crazy. And the drums too. Oh my gosh. Kind of reminds me of Viagra Boys a bit. Just a little bit. Dean Ween is the guitarist, and his nickname is Diener, though. That is crazy. Dean Ween. His last name is Ween. No, it's a stage name. Oh, okay. His real name is Alexander, I think. Oh, okay. Imagine they were all named like everyone in the band's like last name is Ween. That'd be crazy. Ooh, that's tough. That's tough as fuck. Track 1. Honestly, that is a crazy start. Not gonna lie. Crazy, like I said, like really just like crazy guitar, crazy drums, really active. It's actually Michael Melchino Jr. Definitely reminds me of Cave World. Yeah, the Cave World vibes are crazy. It actually sounds like the singer of Cave World is on this album, just a little bit. I can hear it in the voice, you know. Of course, it's not the same person, but you get what I mean. This is different. Whoa, this is different.
Give me a grip. Make me love me. Sucking them down. I'm happy man.
2003. Best part of listening to a lot of music is that you can see what influenced what. Yeah, eventually you'll just get to like albums that are like, okay, that influence. Like, this is a derivative of that. This is a derivative of that. And it just kind of, everything clicks, you know? Zoloft is an antidepressant, by the way. Oh, I didn't know that. That synth in the background's pretty good. I just gotta relax for this one. They really weaned all over these guitars. Oh my goodness. This Ween album is weaning. Ween. That's a funny name. Ooh, that synth in the background's kind of nice. Wow. This is nice. Not gonna lie, this is like chill. It's just vibey, you know. Hey, 1 second. I will be right back. I will be right back. My dumbass left the door open. What's wrong with me? That's nice. That's chill. It's vibey. One of the highest rated singles of all time on radio. Transdermal Celebration is one of the highest rated singles of all time on Rate Your Music. What? Let me check this. Charts. Top singles of all time. Update chart. Let me see. Is it top 50? Top 100? Let's see. I'm trying to look for it. If I remember correctly, they might have changed it. It's gonna take a bit. I scrolled down to 120. I couldn't. Control F. Oh, yep. Transdermal Celebration, number 117. I was struggling to find it because it's like a different album cover. But it got a 4.32 by 1,300 people. That's pretty good. Number 1 for 2003. Number 67 overall. Oh, right. Yeah, okay. I'm excited now.
Transdermal celebration, cross-side mutation in the rift. It's up and down the nation.
That voice is amazing.
Running for the hills. But the mutants that I see shine the beauty unto me. I wish you could see them.
Oh, yeah. Okay, this is definitely...
Tectonic tribulation formed across the green beyond the reef. Waves filled information and caused the plants to bend with spiky leaves. I'm growing with the land. Time
Also, fun fact about that riff, they snuck into a guitarist recording studio and recorded that really quickly in one take out of fear they would get caught. And that's the riff you hear. That's crazy. That's funny, actually. They're just like mooching off of other people's like supplies. That's funny.
A million miles to Marquette. Lay on the lawn, he's already home when the morning rain hits his face.
Ooh. This album's a lot better than I thought it was going to be. Wow. Wow, bro. Oh my gosh, bro. That's crazy. It just fits so well. Man.
Hey, hey, a million
That is beautiful. That is beautiful. That is genuinely amazing. Wow. Oh my god. Oh my gosh. Wow. This thing kind of reminds me of the Beatles. Yeah, I definitely hear that. Update chart. I want to see. Yep, Transdermal Celebration, #1 single for 2003. And then it's Carry Me Ohio by Sun Kill Moon. Oh, and then Through the Wire by Kanye West. Ooh, wait, there's also Velocity Design Comfort. You guys must have forgot. Velocity Design Comfort, also thank you for the extra subscriber. I noticed someone subscribed. Velocity Design Comfort came out in 2003. And this was like one of the real like first hyperpop albums. Velocity Design Comfort. This was like Sweet Drip were the first to really do hyperpop. And they did that back in 2003. What were you guys like doing? I wasn't even alive back then. And they were doing things like that. Velocity Design Comfort is crazy. Crazy album. I was being 1 year old. What would that be? What would that be? You are 22 years old. My bad. I probably shouldn't have said that. But you said you were 1 year old. So that, I mean, let's just do the math. That's a great single. That is a great single. Let's get it. Let's get right into the next one. Very recognizable voice. The song is so chill. This one's like psychedelic almost. I have a whole theory that this whole album is a concept album about drugs and divorce. Wow, that is such a subtle synth. I had to take my I had to take my headphones off because I thought that was like happening, you know? This song is something else. I like this. It's very nice, very calm. After this song though, my pizza's gonna be out of the oven. Hey, a little bit of a side note. Have you guys ever watched the show To Skeet a Predator with Skeeter Jean? They do like predator investigations. When I'm eating my pizza, we should take a break from listening to this album. We're gonna come back to it, obviously, and we should watch a Skeeter Jean video, because that's like perfect. That's like a perfect video to eat pizza to. Perfect video to eat pizza to. Skeeter Jean is a saint. Bet. so like calm and nice. All right, give me a quick second. Just 1 second. Pizza alert. Hey, yo, pizza alert. Let's get it. Alright. What's some good YouTube? Let's play some good YouTube. There we go. Here. What videos are cool? Really excited for you to hear the next track after this. Yeah. Bro. 2003. This is on the topic of 2003. Might as well keep it on theme, you know what I'm saying?
It is time. Hi, everyone. Time Tano here, the internet's least shaven music nerd, and it's time for another tier list where we go over the top 10 singles according to Billboard of a given year, and we tier them out from S to F. That's what we're doing. We've done the 2010s. We have done a couple of years from the 2000s so far. This episode, this installment, the year 2003. This should be an interesting one, especially considering how many bangers were in the 2002 video. Like, if you guys remember, the tier list is over here. So many bops from 2002. So many good-ass bops from that year. In fact, so many good ones. Someone had to remind me that there was one that was...
I'm probably doing something like against TOS right now. All right, guys. I'm not even gonna take a break. We need to get this album listened to, because I'm doing something stupid. I'm just playing other people's content, eating food like Hassan Piker. Let's just get straight into like actual content.
So many people in the neighborhood. 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 I don't know if they're very good people.
Oh, kill me. There we go.
So many people in the neighborhood. So many people in the neighborhood. So many people in the neighborhood.
This one's weird. Also, I'm replacing the camera battery. Don't mind me. Carry on as usual. This is weird, bruh. I know my camera's frozen. I'm replacing battery. This is weird, bruh. I mess with it. Oh my gosh, connect, bro. There we go. Kind of sounds like Boom 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 by Black Midi. Kind of sounds like Black Midi. What? I was about to say, there's no way it's off sync. Don't even.
So many people in the neighborhood. So many people in the neighborhood. So many people in the neighborhood. I don't know if they're very good people. So many people in the neighborhood. So many people in the neighborhood. So many people in the neighborhood. I don't know if they're very good people. Don't know if they're very good.
Oh my gosh, holy bitrate. Hold on, my stream's bitrate is tough right now. They did not take my stream down, did they? There we go. Okay, stream's up. I thought they took my stream down for a second. I was about to be worried. Another banner right here.
I woke, I was alone, rising. I called upon the force of time and space, calling. And as she came to me, I fell back down, realizing, oh, that it's cool for you to love me now. I'm everything. Everything cost tried and true. I see the light in you. How can you dig in my soul? Could you smell
This is tough.
light? You bent the edge, eclipsed and turned around, aligning. And though the dark spark rays
It's very
of
recognizable
violet
voice.
blinding. I went about the job of sowing thoughts and feelings. Oh, somewhere good, some bad, I felt the cries of healing. Cause trying
W YouTuber right here. Thank you very much.
Oh, can you dig in my soul?
Thank you very much, Bree. As if I don't know who you are. I'm gonna pretend like I don't know who you are, but I know who you are. So thank you. Let's get right back into it. Let's do it.
You smell my home.
Beat on.
Rise, my dawn. You've been awake too long. Let me rest in time while I blow your mind.
So far, it's you. This flows really well.
At the dawn, I woke, I was alone. Rising, I catch it. I called upon the force of time and space. Calling, see them. And as she came, I fell back down, realizing creation. Oh, that it's over for you to love me now. I'm everything, I am everything, 'cause tried and true. I see the light in you. Can you dig in my soul? Could you smell my home? Light.
Wow. Oh my goodness. Very, very great. Very great. The next song is super weird. Probably not as weird as so many people in the neighborhood, but let's get it.
Most people are not okay, but they're taking their siestas in the sun. Got some ideas on the way it should be.
Of course. Of course they made music for SpongeBob. That's all I gotta say. Of course they made music for SpongeBob.
But most of them just carry it on.
I know. I'm pretty sure the only song, I'm not sure how many songs Ween did for a SpongeBob, but I know they did the one where it's like, you do the loop-de-loop and pull, and your shoes are looking cool. I sound fucking deranged, by the way, but Ween did definitely inspire SpongeBob. You could hear it. You can hear it all the time. So clearly with the mollusk. It just sounds like SpongeBob music, kinda. Alright, let's get back into this. That's the same guy singing the chorus, by the way. Yeah, that's crazy. That's crazy.
Most people are not okay, and they're slacking 'cause the job ain't done. Filling up on the poison nut and getting down till the dawn.
The vibes are crazy, bro. Not gonna lie. I think the vibes will make it for me. What is going on? That's crazy.
Hey there, fancy pants. Play
Oh,
the
wait.
songs that make us dance. Play
That's a crazy shift. Bree said jump scare. I gotta clean my plate. All right. Let's get back to it. Let's do it. Let's do it.
the tunes that make the ladies swoon. A song for all the lonely hearts, shattered dreams and broken parts. Feels like sunny days are coming soon.
It's a crazy voice.
Buttercup, spin the wheel and try your luck. The
Okay,
spotlight
bud.
shining bright
Okay, bud.
tonight on you.
This is like some like carnival kind of
Hey,
music.
friend, do a dance from way back when. Tonight's the night when all your dreams come true.
I don't know if we're gonna watch them tonight, but I will definitely check that out.
Hey there, sour grapes, down in the dumps, long in the face, drinking down your dinner all alone.
Yeah, I figured that was the case.
Feeling blue, tonight the rainbow ends with you. So sit on down and make yourself at home. So, hey there, fancy pants, play the songs that make us dance, play the tunes that make the ladies swoon.
I'm not sure how I feel about this one.
Song for all the lonely hearts,
It's very
shattered
creative.
dreams and broken parts. Feels like sunny days are coming soon. Fancy pants, fancy pants, fancy pants, fancy pants, fancy pants.
Okay, I get it. I get it. I think we're just gonna go straight to Captain. I mean, need I say more? That was some type of music I would hear, like what is it? The Weenie Hut Junior music. That's the type of stuff you'd hear when you walk into the Weenie Hut Junior. Just saying. Sorry, someone had to say it. Are y'all still weaning hard? Oh, definitely. Weaning harder than ever. Weaning hard or hardly weaning? Oh, 8 people watching right now. Ween Y Hut Jr. Let's get it. Let's get it. 7 people. Still good. Still good. We reached a good peak for this stream. We got our first few Discord members, guys. Make sure to join the Discord if you haven't already joined. The Discord is a thing, and people join it, so you should join it. This one's a lot more slow. This track feels like I'm on a ship in the ocean during a thunderstorm. Yeah, no, I definitely hear that. I definitely hear that. That is, dude, that's just smooth. Not gonna lie, I fuck with that. Wow. Oh my god. That is so nice, honestly. That's genuinely like it's smooth, you know? It's just like it's just good music, you know, all around. It's just well-rounded, just really slow and to the point.
I couldn't taste the taste that I was tasting.
Okay. A lot more upbeat.
I couldn't hear the waste that I was making. Tired of the life I was facing. I couldn't tell one from another. I couldn't hide a secret from my mother. Any other mother wouldn't bother.
town is named after a town in Birdie, Pennsylvania. A common spot for drug dealers, which is what this track's about.
Got me on the porch, I'm in the front. Says shit's for real, man, like I don't know. But get your punk ass back to the dog show. Making time, breaking ground. Sail Brown Bay to Chocolate Town.
Wow. That guitar is
A
amazing.
new breath, I feel the grip releasing. Scraping my guts off of the ceiling. I got that sunny bunny feeling.
This is just the type of shit that would like play in some like the credits of a movie.
Making
You know?
time, breaking ground. Sail Brown Bay to Chocolate Town.
What a recognizable voice. That is a great voice.
Making time, breaking ground. Sail Brown Bay to Chocolate Town. Making time, breaking ground. Greyhound bus to Chocolate Town.
Wow. Dude, I don't even know what to say. It's so unique. It's so recognizable too. What a nice song. All right. Last third of the album. Let's get it. Let's just go right in.
Or did we miss the moon? I'd lie in your arms if I could now. It's such a common pain repeats itself again and again now. Flowers grow in the springtime and leaves fall from the trees. I've been gone for so long, you just threw away the keys. I understand it, but I don't want it. I know it so well. You tripped me and I laughed when you fell down. This isn't how it should be. I let you drift so far from me now. Please hold on to the memories before we really crash and burn. We've got ourselves so wrapped up that we've forgotten how to learn. I understand it, but I don't want it.
Whoa. Okay. Okay. Wow. That's all I really gotta say. Wow. I'm definitely doing a video on these guys. I'm doing a video on Quebec. I'm calling it now. I'm doing a video on Quebec. I just realized that girl in the album cover has no like pupils. She has no pupils, and neither does him. Neither does he. He doesn't have pupils. I know I said... Oh, that's a dude? Oh, my bad. Oh, I know I said this before. You need to prepare for this next track. It's the weirdest on the album. That's a dude. Okay. The fucked jam after this. Slow. Some of these are kind of slow, but they're like really, really chill. Okay. Okay. Oh yeah, there we go. This is pretty experimental. What? Oh my gosh, bro. This is a hard listen. I didn't expect an instrumental track this late into the album. When? Also, we're listening to some Brat songs and getting my own headphones. Yeah, I've recharged my mind. I've rechanged my mind. That album is a big 1-0. Dude, I mean, it's for me it's close, but I can see how a lot of people come to the conclusion that that album's a 10. Bassline kicks ass though. That is a strong bass. This is like the type of music that'd be playing on like an NPC's talking to you, making that little like squeaking noise. You just kill him in game. Really lives up to the title. The fucked jam. Okay, guys. 3 more tracks left. The Alcan Road, the Argus, and If You Could Save Yourself, You'd Save Us All. Let's get it. This is a long track. This is a long one. 5-ish minutes. Okay, that's not that long. What am I waffling about? We need to waffle. I'm actually going crazy. Let me just tell you, the last 2 tracks are literal masterpieces in music. Dude, I believe you. So far, this album's been pretty good. I'm not sure how I feel about the fucked jam. Maybe not that like playlist worthy, but I get like why people like it. It's definitely a lot like experimental. Slow, very, very, very slow. Ooh, that guitar is real smooth. Slow. I swear, Diener is one of my favorite guitarists ever, bro. This is pretty good. This is pretty good. Real slow. Not gonna lie, it's like a really chill ambient vibe that I'm getting. 2 more tracks. Alright. Let's see if this ends off strong. Let's see if it sticks the landing.
Yesterday we lost our lives. Tomorrow we were born.
Here we go, last 2 tracks.
Fortune smiled upon us. sacrifice the August, all that he might help us see.
Oh my gosh, excuse me. I'm so tired.
Magnetize the track for miles, looking for disease. Puzzled by the mountain, tricked by the sea. And the Argus is practiced compassion, with an eye on you, as one is on me. Will the God I grant his forgiveness, and allow he that's lived a reason to see? Counting days and building walls, bells ring souls to one. All the signs that guide us, chosen by the August, tell me he has chosen you. Led by form, we'll shed our souls, trusting like a child. See the dark face that saved us, drink from his empty eye. And the Argus is practiced compassion, with an eye on you, as one is on me. Will the God I grant his forgiveness, letting droplets of light erupt from the sea?
There is a town in New Orleans. Yeah, I'm kind of getting those vibes. Reminds like the vocals remind me of that. But they call the rising sun. Wow, this is very vibrant.
Symbolic and orchid, he closes an eye, which closes another, and in sleepy dreams of watching and looking.
Wait, hold on.
Clouds dancing, he curls up his lid and
I'm turning that up.
swirling visions of man's confusion, all of the work done just to appease.
Man, that's amazing.
He cries, though love has its place in the sun, it's only man's fear that carries him
That is amazing. That is amazing. Wow. It's not done yet.
on a free ride home from the embassy. I saw the governor and his lover holding hands. When I got to my If you could save yourself, you'd save.
Oh, this is the next song.
Is that what you called me for?
I know I'm yawning, Angry Bird Watcher, but I haven't slept since 3 a.m. Look, I am tired. But this album is amazing.
Time I've spent working myself to death. Thought that's what you wanted. I thought you needed my help to make it good again, to make us strong.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah, so easily. Enough to keep me awake. I am wide awake listening to this. This is amazing.
To push you along and gain some respect, to be thrown a crumb. I was on my knees when you knocked me down. The wheels fell off, the bottom dropped out, the checks all bounced. I came in your mouth,
What?
I came calling, but there was no one around.
Yep, these are the guys who made a lot of music from SpongeBob.
The trash caught fire when the leaves turned brown. The vultures were circling when the circus left town. I left you.
Yeah, that line was kind of sus, not gonna lie.
Would it disappear in ink? If you could save yourself, you'd save us all. Is
Hell
that
yeah.
what you called me for? Is that why you're knocking on my door? The time I spent working myself to death. Thought that's what you wanted.
Yo, what's up? Joe SCG, thank you for joining the stream. If you have not subscribed yet, please make sure to do that. We're listening to Quebec by Ween, and we're right at the end. And this album is amazing. Wow. Oh my god. Oh, it just cuts off? I don't even know what to say. I don't even know what to say. I guess the question for right now is, did I enjoy that more than Brat by Charlie XCX? And honestly, I did. I liked this considerably more than I liked Brat. And Brat has a lot of hits. But I don't know, something about this guy's voice, the guitars, the pianos, the grandness. It's some of these songs are just beautiful. Some of these songs are just amazing and beautiful. Like these really great guitar passages and these piano passages. It's really emotional too. I think Quebec by Ween deserves the Golden Star. Oh fuck, messed up something. Look at that. Look at that. It earns it. My favorite track My favorite track was definitely like Transdermal Celebration. I'm gonna listen to this one again. I don't even care. I love this one.
Transdermal celebration, cross-side mutation in the rift.
Wow.
It toppled down a nation and left the people running for the hills. But the mutants that I see shine the beauty unto me. I wish you could see them. Tectonic tribulation formed across the green beyond.
This is so vibrant. Now here's the thing. That's a good question, Eminem. Is it worthy of being a number one of 2003? I would have to do multiple listens because I love Velocity Design Comfort. I love Velocity Design Comfort. I love it so much. If I'm not mistaken, College Dropout came out around 2003, right? If I'm not being brutally dumb. 2004. Okay, so the College Dropout just barely skips 2003. Personally, I think Such Great Heights is the best song 2003. College Dropout 2004. Yeah. I don't know. It's a tie. Right now, I'd say it's either Quebec or Velocity Design Comfort. I've never been like so quickly shifted onto like a set of ideas, you know, with music. But this album is so good. I fucking love this album. Like, as far as I'm concerned, like the listens that the amount of times I've listened to like these songs, I've only listened to this each song once. I already know that I think this is a really, really fucking good album. Like one of the best albums of 2003 at least, you know? Come on, this is amazing. The Postal Service album, Give Up, is my favorite album of all time. Transdermal means injected into veins, by the way. Oh, yeah.
A million miles to Marquette.
These are all great.
Lay on the lawn, he's already home when the morning rain hits his face.
Oh, yeah. That one's good. Come on, this is great. It's so vibrant. It's literally like filled to the brim with like all these cool, amazing production choices and great that just band coordination. I think this is amazing. Wow.
Hey, a million miles to Marquette. Lay on the lawn, he's already home when the morning rain hits his face.
Oh, and the Magnolia Electro Co. is the best country album of all time. Also a 2003 album. I haven't explored in a country that much. I've listened to some pretty popular songs, but You know, those are just kind of like watered down country. I've never actually gotten into like the more like eccentric country artists. But guys, that was Quebec by Ween. That was Quebec by Ween, and that was Brat by Charlie XCX. We listened to both these albums today. Also, Malibu Ken might listen to this one a little bit soon. Aesop Rock is kind of crazy with it, not gonna lie. But that's the end of this live stream. All right, we're out. I'm done. It's 11. I need to go to bed. So I'll see you guys later. I will see you guys next time. And bye-bye. W live stream. Thank you, Breeze. Thank you so much. I'm going to be playing Roblox after, so join me in that Discord call. But I liked Quebec a lot. I liked it a little bit more than Brat, but Brat was amazing. They were both amazing in their own respective ways. I'll see you guys later.